Someone would say that Polish people don't smile. Is that true? Well, I actually met one who didn't, but he's a really nice guy. When Tom started to talking to me in the train aisle, he has his really serious look on his face. It took me about 3 minutes to realize he was actually talking to me, not interrogating me. It was the morning of December 28, 2024, and I was on the EC 130 train heading out of Budapest at 8:12 a.m. The journey was long, passing through the Czech Republic and Slovakia, and I would get to Krakow in Poland around 5 p.m., almost a 9-hour trip. Actually, I enjoyed the Polish train very much. They actually have real dining car, like the ones from the past, where a chef prepares food in the kitchen. So I had a real lunch and a coffee there, just soaking in the whole travel vibe. Tom and his wife and daughter seemed like such a sweet Polish family. We were in the same 6-person cabin. Actually, I had sat in the wrong seat. I was sitting in Tom's spot, but he didn't say anything until later the other passengers arrived. There was no seat left for him. Then he told me I was in his seat. I apologized immediately and got up and moved to my own cabin, but he stopped me, insisting I stay put since I had my luggage. It would be inconvenient. For the next few hours, Tom just wandered around the train. When the conductor came by to check tickets around maybe 3 p.m., and she told me this carriage did not go to Krakow, I have to rush back to my correct cabin. I hurriedly moved to my correct cabin. Just as I was sitting down, Tom came running to bring me the water bottle I'd left behind in his cabin. I haven't reached Poland yet, already experienced how friendly and welcoming Polish people can be. A few days later, I experienced that warmth again when I took the train from Wrocław to Prague. When I arrived in Krakow, it was already dark. I had booked 2 nights at Hotel Wyspiański, $78 per night, including breakfast, which is right next to the old town. It was really convenient, and the breakfast there was amazing, especially the Polish sausage. I like it very much. After breakfast, I took my M6 camera and headed into the old town. It was foggy in Krakow that morning, and I still had a roll of WX film from Budapest that I hadn't finished in my M6 camera. There were not many people in the square. The church spires rose through the fog, and the pigeons flew through the mist air. One Polish guy I met was really curious about Japan. He asked me, what's the difference between Kyoto and Tokyo? I said Kyoto is kind of like Krakow, and Tokyo is more like Warsaw. The Krakow is truly beautiful. I followed the two nuns into the church of St. Peter and Paul, and once again found myself in a mess, like in Budapest. The solo male voice singing was so beautiful, like many records recorded in churches, so touching, the church's echo. After finishing the XX roll, I swapped to Fuji F64D film, also known as 8522. Before leaving for Europe, I took out a few rolls of F64D from the back of my fridge. It was my first time using it, and I wanted to compare it to Eterna. I brought two rolls along. Even though this F64D had expired over 10 years ago, it was still in good condition, and I shoot at ISO 50. After developing it, I would say the box ISO 64 would have been fine too. F64D doesn't always produce the vibrant colors, but it's beautifully subtle with a cinematic narrative quality.
good.
After one row of F64D, I loaded a row of XX again. Some rows of XX, I was tried developing it with Konica SD20 developer. 125 with FA.
We had plenty of crazy on both sides. But only in that particular situation, we had a person who also did not like democracy very much. But our person was not from the left, not from the right. Our was from the center. So let me put it like this. He equally tortured both sides. Doesn't sound very good? Jews loved him. Jews loved him for a very simple reason. He kept the right away from power. When he died in 35, this
I'm from Western Ukraine.
Western Ukraine.
Lviv.
Ah, okay. I'm from Japan.
Nice to meet you. Viva Japan.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Next morning, the weather looks perfect again, but I had to catch a train to Warsaw at noon, so I only had a half a day left. The M6 camera still had the black and white film from yesterday, but I wanted to shoot some color negative film. So after breakfast, I checked out, left my luggage at hotel, and took my Nikon F3 with 50mm f1.2 lens on it, and went back to the old town, shoot a roll of Eterna 250D. I pretty like these two shots. Eterna 250D with really beautiful color. I bought a first-class train ticket from Krakow to Warsaw. It was really good, really comfortable. My hotel in Warsaw was in the Prague district, Hotel Hetman. It's a really good hotel, 80, 85, 89, I forgot the price, including breakfast. When I arrived in Warsaw, it's already dark. In this cold, rainy night, when I had a delicious bowl of Kraków, it felt so comforting. I stayed in Warsaw for 2 days. After 10 days of non-stop street photography, a bit tired, especially since the weather in Warsaw didn't cooperate. It was cloudy most of the time, so I didn't do much shooting in Warsaw. Just wandered around the old town, had some coffee and took a break. The Holy Cross Church I had always wanted to visit it. Here, this scene in the movie Pianist. In one of the church's columns, Chopin's heart is preserved. After his death, his sister took his heart, soaking in Rome, back to Poland. Maybe she would think Chopin had a Polish heart. It's still in the same jar, sealed inside this column. I didn't take many photos in Warsaw and Wrocław. I shot a roll of UFO Pan 100, but I suspect it was a fake because it leaked light, ruining the all first frames, and had a strange contrast, a lot of grayish fog. I developed it with the 76. After 2 days of rest in Warsaw, I decided to add a stop to my itinerary, stay in Wrocław for 1 day, instead of going straight to Prague that will take a whole day on the train. Wrocław kind of felt familiar, like somewhere I'd seen before. 2 months later, when I watched a film about a Lutheran pastor, Dietrich Bonhoeffer, I learned that Wrocław was actually Germany's 6th largest city before World War II. Pastor Bonhoeffer was born here. No wonder Wrocław's fairy tale charm reminded me of Rothenburg in Germany.
Wow. F2. Oh. It's a 100 film. It's too dark. F2 is 160. I just waiting here, waiting the train.
Wrocław's train station is quite beautiful. I shoot some Ilford Pan 100, but the image turned out a little bit foggy. But luckily in Prague, after Wrocław, I didn't use Ilford, and instead shoot with former Pan 100.
Pociągi NES wyczłokowo ze stacji Przemyśl do stacji Szczecin. Planowy przyjazd o godzinie 12:45 przyjedzie z opóźnieniem około 5 minut. Za opóźnienie uprzejmie przepraszamy. Wielkość opóźnienia może uzasadniać. Prosimy o zwracanie uwagi na pomoc. Przyspieszony pociąg do stacji przez
After spending a day in Wrocław, I catch the train to Prague. I met Thomas, a guy from Gdansk traveling with his vodka, and his girlfriend Evelyn. We were in the same compartment. Was also a Ukraine girl, Kamila, and an elderly woman. I didn't know her name.
Interesting. Hi. Thomas. Camera. That's a good memory, I think.
We had a great time chatting, but then something unexpected happened.
Like some kind of explosion device.
After dark, the train stopped at Strelzin. The conductor told us there was a railway issue and all passengers had to get off, take a bus to the next station and catch another train. Thomas took charge like a leader immediately, telling us 5 of us were a team and to stick together.
Oh, thank you. Okay, thank you.
Come on now.
Oh,
Come on.
follow you.
Go.
Go.
He helped the elderly woman and me with our luggage and led us to the bus, making sure we didn't get lost, especially since Kamila and I didn't speak Polish. After about 30 minutes, we arrived at Zembice and catch another train to Prague. Thomas even helped the elderly woman with her very heavy bags. One of them was filled with eggs, and we all wondered how she managed to carry that by herself.
Okay. Hej kochanie. The bigger guy. Okay, you go first.
Once on the new train, we were all relieved and laughing about the whole adventure. The next day, as I was walking across Charles Bridge in Prague, magically met Thomas again. The elderly woman is Polish and went visiting her son in Czech. When she got off at her station, I helped her with her very heavy luggage. When the train started, I saw her and her son smiling and waving goodbye to me on the platform. It felt so heartwarming. Evelyn told me that what happened was actually pretty normal in Poland, railway failure. She asked if I still like Poland after all that happened. I said something might happen sometimes. It's my lucky day. Yeah, I still like Poland.
No, dziękuję bardzo, dziękuję.
Tu też wybrałem piątkę, nie? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only
Yes.
5 autobus.
Yes.
This, in.
Yes. So
It was snowing, the train heading towards the place I'd always dreamed of visiting, Prague.